Let's rock! Experience Marvel Superheroes versus Street Fighter! Shinku Hadouken! King Slice! Shinku Hadouken! King Slice! King Slice! Are you ready, true believers? Capcom and Marvel have joined forces once again to bring you in Marvel Superheroes versus Street Fighter! One spectacular action! Don't miss out on the enjoyment of a lifetime! Behold, amazing fantasy! Don't miss the most amazing tag team fighting game ever! Are you ready for a new challenger? Let's rock! Come join Marvel Superheroes versus Street Fighter! Are you ready, true believers? Capcom and Marvel have joined forces once again to bring you in Marvel Superheroes versus Street Fighter! One spectacular action! Don't miss out on the enjoyment of a lifetime! Behold, amazing fantasy! Don't miss the most amazing tag team fighting game ever! Are you ready for a new challenger? Come join Marvel Superheroes versus Street Fighter! King Splice! Optic Blast! Optic Blast! King Splice! Are you ready, true believers? Capcom and Marvel have joined forces once again to bring you in Marvel Superheroes versus Street Fighter! Survive! Uncanny adventure! Don't miss out on the enjoyment of a lifetime! Feel sensational thrills! Don't miss the most amazing tag team fighting game ever! Are you ready for a new challenger? Now, come join Marvel Superheroes versus Street Fighter!
Hello everyone and welcome to Randomised Gaming's first Fight Night stream. I am Random Gamer Riven and I'm here with Random Gamer Dragoon. And in today's, this is going to be a sort of regular Friday thing, so we hope you enjoy it. If people are enjoying this, we will probably do more. With me and Dragoon are basically going to do battle with one another for the course of the hour, and we'll pick one game a week to do it. And in today's game, I thought we'd do the all-time classic Marvel Superheroes versus Street Fighter on the Sega Saturn, which is probably one of the most phenomenal of the Verse series games. In fact, for me, it probably is the very best game in the Verse series. It had a lot of features that you didn't see in X-Men vs Street Fighter. It was far more balanced than some of the later ones. Some really nice graphics. I suppose its only real detractor was the fact that the game didn't actually really have any new characters added to the roster, apart from Normaru, who was a Japanese comedian, who was of course removed for the Western version. Because we're playing the Japanese Saturn version, we've got Normaru. And pretty much that's it. They added in a number of secret characters. I've actually spent today just re-unlocking Mech Gorky today, as unfortunately a few weeks back we had an issue where our long-term, like 20-year-old save decided to erase itself, so I had to go and get all the secret characters back, or particularly Mech Gorky. Well, we unfortunately had some bad timing with the Saturn battery running out, deleting the main save, and then the save cartridge unfortunately failing. And as it's an official cartridge, this is quite a rare thing that happens. Okay, so that's about everything I think we need to say. We'll get started. I am going to be player 2, Riven and Dragoon is going to be but I'm player 1. Yeah, I mean, one of the obviously this is called Marvel Superheroes versus Street Fighter. One of the odder things is the fact that it contains characters like Omega Red instead of perhaps Iron Man or Doctor Doom, who were previously in Marvel Superheroes. Thanos as well. I'm just wondering, should we start with the default speed and then do some turbo rounds later on? So basically we've got all the speeds unlocked, 1 to 8. 8 does skip a lot of the animation frames, but it's quite fun to play. So I think we'll do a couple of...
Okay, yeah, start on the first speed, just so people can see obviously the slowest, and then we can move up to the highest speed.
Yeah, for a few matches towards the end. So me and Dragoon, everyone can keep count while you're watching, see who's winning. I'll be player 2 and Dragoon is player 1. If you want to hit start, Dragoon.
Oh, one other thing, we're going to change character every time, so we're not going to use the same characters all the time, so who can win the most matches with their preferred characters? This is my preferred combo of Wolverine and Cyclops, Wolverine and Captain America.
Yep, and I'll do my Marvel combination of Cyclops and Spider-Man.
Now, no cheating here, so we both keep to the handicap of 4 stars.
Come on! Come and get me.
Bub.
Ready. Fight! Up the clap.
And straight off the bat, you're going to be a bit merciless, I see there, Dragoon, so I'm inevitably going to have to be equally as merciless as that. Oh, yes, yes, priority. So one of the factors that I will try and do is get some airborne combos. This game is a lovely combo system of just chaining everything together. And ideally you want to do aerial rage combos. Yes. Go for the special. Maximum spider all the way. So basically, if you're doing the combo system, this is basically light, medium to heavy. You can interlace it between all the different lights to the mediums to one of the heavy. So you can do a 5 hit just off the bat with chaining, and that's what I really enjoy about this game. It's so easy to chain stuff together.
This is actually one of the few backgrounds in the game that has interactions with it. Most of the latest backgrounds in the earlier Xbox CSA games and obviously with Street Fighter, there was a lot of interaction with the backgrounds in terms of smashing through walls, breaking through floors, mojos, stage, and everything in the atom. Infamously, you could go for about 3 floors. This one doesn't have any of that. Although the stages look quite nice, there's less of the interaction around it. And indeed, this is the only stage in the game where you can break through the floor. So we've gone from the streets to the sewer.
Oh, this is going to be tight. Yes, damn it.
Good work, soldier. Freedom prevails.
I knew when that web sling, when you blocked that web sling Dragoon, I was defeated. Okay, so I think we're going to pick random characters. Let's go for Ryu and Bison. Or Vega! Picking Captain America.
Yeah, sorry, that's my fault.
Ready. Fight.
We'll try and mix up the characters a bit more next time.
Yeah, sorry, that's the only mistake on my part.
It's just nice to actually vary it, because you see a lot of fight games where people just play as one character. Very boring, very generic. When people, if you're playing a fight game, you can only master one character. Arguably, you're not necessarily that good at a fighting game.
Yeah, I mean, any kind of super like that, where you do the supers on screen, the large explosions, they do leave you vulnerable to attack from behind if you can use the super jump, which is up down, of course, to get behind them and then press on what you. Then obviously you've got the callings as well, which is also one of the novelties.
Yeah, I mean, you see loads of people spam them. I'm never that keen on actually spamming the callings.
I mean, certainly infamously in Marvel vs. Capcom 3, callings would be spammed brutally. I think the Sentinel calling just broke the game.
Yeah, Marvel vs. Capcom 3 is a particularly poor game, to put it mildly. It's basically the black sheep of the Verse series. I'm just trying to do some knee press nightmare. Is it not charging this thing?
Again, you're vulnerable for a few seconds to take out the super. I mean, the fluidity of this game and the animation is always...
Yeah, the animation is absolutely superb, so...
Yeah, this game's now 23 years old, it still looks fantastic. And it's a joy to say, this kind of 2D animation will age far less than
well, it's,
3D
if you did
games from the era. I mean, the Mutant Academy games on the PlayStation will look far worse in 10 years' time than this ever will.
Nicely done there, my little Hadouken. Yeah, the character animation for this is still just timeless. I mean, really, this puts... When I see indie games, a lot of them, you just look at this and think, this puts them to shame. Absolutely to shame. Who will I go for?
Let's do one of the secret characters as well. We'll go for Shadow Charlie.
Zangief! And I pressed the wrong colour for Zangief. And actually, I'll go for both Zangiefs. So I've got the secret one, who's the basically he's got permanent super armor on, but basically that makes him a punch bag, and the standard Zangief. The Red Cyclone! Zangief, I would describe as I love his animation in this, it looks wonderful. He is just a punch bag though in this one. He's got too much wind up on just about every frame going. So he really is little more than a punch bag. Master Boy, as Zangief would say.
Infamously, this super in X-Men C88 used to take out about a massive chunk of their health, even when blocked, whereas for this one it was significantly... I mean, one of the things that made this one probably better is that there's no double circles. Most of the supers are a single circle followed by the 3 punch buttons.
You say that when I just remind you that Zangief still has doubles. Zangief's the only character I think with double super specials. I'm just trying to do them now. His supers are so slow you can just see them coming a mile off. So yeah, this is the sort of...
That really far, there's also another tank added to the grey one.
Yeah, he's ridiculous. If you know what you're doing, you can just demolish it.
I mean, that's a prime example. The super goes into them, and it didn't get past his damage barrier.
Yeah, Zangief's still got... No, I didn't mean to do the crossover. Oh.
Omega Destroyer. Now, Mega Red only had one remove in this from his
Yeah, I've got to get closer, so I'm dead. Absolutely dead otherwise. Knock on my... Come on, come on, come on. Oh!
I don't believe that Zangief can block either.
No, he can't block. You have to get closer with him. He's a bit of a nerf character. He's by far the most nerfed character in the game. Say Spider up. do old Chun-Li. And I'll do Shove Nagora to your black cart. Or Shove Nagoroth.
Yeah, again, these were two of the quintessential villains from Marvel Superheroes vs Street Fighter, but obviously less well known than perhaps Doctor Doom or Thanos. So it was always a strange decision that they weren't in this version of the game.
Ready. Fight.
Yeah, there was some interesting. You didn't get. I mean, especially at Magneto and Juggernaut on the previous one. Iron Man was notoriously missing in this one. I think the original Marvel Superheroes had a load of X-Men characters in it because I think that was just for quickness. So you had Psylocke. Strangely, there's no female Marvel characters in this one. There's only male. And I think Psylocke was sort of a token thing in the original Marvel Superhero, just they had one female. The original... No, Marvel Superheroes.
Oh.
X-Men Children of the Atom, you had 3 female characters. In Marvel Superheroes, you only had Psylocke, and she was, I expect, a little bit token. Yoga Flame! And that is a bit of a mess. Oh. Just as I was about to do my special. Yeah,
I always quite enjoyed Blackheart because he had a good long range on his attacks.
I mean, their animation for Shove Nagoroth, and I mean, this is some of the best 2D animation ever made here. So, right, can I get
the Chaos Dimensions? Infamously heavily upgraded from when it was in Marvel Superheroes vs Marvel Superheroes, because obviously that was only level 1 super. Here it's a level 3.
No, I think. Oh yeah, it's still it's a level 3. Yeah, it's a bit weird, but it doesn't do a level 3's worth of damage. So. Shove Nagora is a very defensive character, I have to admit. I think his matching character is Dowson, quite fitting the fact that they're both sort of stretchy.
Yeah, infamously, he's one of the more characters in this that can get his health back by draining it from other players. So.
Yes, that throw I did earlier grabs them.
Oh, and that is a rare connect with one of Dowson's other supers.
Oh yes.
Yep. Blackheart infamously has 3 supers. The other being the calling down the asteroid, the Armageddon.
Yeah, it calls down the Armageddon. You've also got Infinite.
And we are going to run out of time here.
Oh. You win.
Ooh, it's going to be close.
Yeah, you.
No, you won.
Oh, I did win. Oh, yes. Crank one up for Riven. Chun-Li and her ever-increasing bust size over here, I will say.
Okay, let's go with Normaru, the comedy character of the game, who wasn't in the Western version. And let's go with his survival partner as well, Dan.
Guess what leaves me with Sakura
I
and...
suppose one of the perhaps one of the criticisms of the Street Fighter characters included this is you do have all 4 of the Shoryuken boys in the form of Ken, Ryu, Akuma and Dan.
I think I selected Shove Nagora, give me an error. Okay, Sakura and Shove Nagora, well, that's a matching pair.
It's worth pointing out as well, if you press A, you get the original colour of Shove Nagora from Marvel Superheroes. The green was the alternative one in Marvel Superheroes, the purple was the original one.
Yeah, they flipped it around for some reason. I don't know whether green is actually supposed to have been his proper colour, or whether it's supposed to be the purple and they just flipped it for some reason. So Normaru is basically a joke character. He's a bit of a weird character. Literally, he basically throws things, pervs at the girls, and likes to think he's some sort of superhero, and would have what I would describe as a man bag.
Yes. One of the infamously, he was cut from the Western version of the game. His character is.
Well, he was cut from the Western version. You also need to. He was actually removed as well, totally removed, and Capcom actually had to track down Japanese Saturn copies when they realised they were being imported, because the TV company responsible apparently didn't like the fact they were being imported. So basically, Nomaru is really, they didn't want him at all outside Japan. Not that Capcom really would have been able to stop the amount of copies. I mean, these days, it's been a long time since it's been really released, and it was annoying the fact they didn't just stick in another character from X-Men Children of the Atom in replacement. Certainly one of the female characters would have been nice just to add in Rogue. Someone like Psylocke.
Infamously.
Actually, is Psylocke in X-Men vs Street Fighter?
Infamously, Noru does feature a cuts. You can actually see on the cutting room floor several cut animations from Noru, one of which shows him fantasizing about Anita.
And a few of the female, well, he basically fantasized about a lot of the female characters, and basically that was one of the many moves that actually cut out. There are a few other things. Apparently Nomaru did have English text as well, so obviously he was removed at a relatively later point in the actual. There's obviously a licensing issue that perhaps they were going to originally include him, but he did have English text. And there goes Norman. But yeah, he's got a number of removed moves, and there was a Mephisto super as well.
Infamously, this is probably the most nerfed version of Dan. The sign graphic attack, where he throws the signature at them, takes forever to do. The fireball is also the most inferior in terms of distance it travels compared to other versions of the game. I think now we've covered most of the characters.
Yeah, I haven't done Hulk. Actually, I'll do Sakura. Well, I'll do the evil Sakura, and then I'll do Hulk as well.
Okay, US Agent.
Haven't done Armoured Spider if you want to do him.
Spider-Man.
Yeah, hold start on Spider-Man. So there are, as I said, a couple of hidden characters to select from. And basically most of them, apart from Mech Gorky, you literally just hold start over the various characters. So you have US Agent, who's just literally, most, apart from Shadow Charlie, are literally just reskins. In the case of Armoured Spider-Man, he basically has super armour on, so that means he can take a hit. Evil Sakura here is probably quite a novel one. She's basically got, she's more like Gorky or Kumar with her sort of hellish death strike and stuff. And she's quite a nice alteration. US Agent's literally just a slightly faster Captain America. Plus I know from his actual Marvel version he's got like the wrong shield and everything. So US Agent literally is quite a poor thing. Same with War Machine from Marvel vs Capcom. He was literally just a paint job, but he was missing War Machine's actual look, so he was quite a poor character. Armoured Spider is probably one of the most broken characters in the game because he has super armour on. And I'm going to lose this one. Because literally he's got super armour like the bigger characters, so that gives him a real advantage. Shadow Charlie's by far the best secret character because of course Charlie is not normally playable in this, so effectively you get an extra character.
US Agent. I mean, there isn't, apart from the speed.
And then you also get Mephisto, who is literally a reskin of Blackheart, I think with some burn damage added, which is just, again, really, really poor. Anyone who's aware of the actual comic book version of Mephisto will know what just a complete washout character. In fact, we haven't played as that one yet, so I'll pick him next. That's a Mega Red, isn't it? So the secret characters are a Mega Red, Zangief is Blackheart, a Mega Red is Mephisto, Evil Sakura is Hulk. Armored Spider-Man is Spider-Man. Vega is Vega was a US agent, wasn't he?
Yeah.
And Dowsim is Shadow Charlie. So
I'll be cheeky here and play Gorky.
oh, well, I'll join the Shadow Charlie then. Might as well up the ante a bit.
All these characters are playable just by holding start above the relevant character and selecting them. Gorky, you have to hold Akuma or Gorky twice. Obviously, you have to finish the arcade mode and the survival mode before you can unlock Mech Gorky.
Yeah, Mech Gorky is the one character you have to properly unlock in order to use. So basically you have to finish arcade mode on, I think, 8 stars, and then you have to finish survival. You may only need to do survival, but once you've done survival you then have to do Mech Gorky Now mode. Basically doing survival and arcade mode supposedly unlocks Mech Gorky Now mode, whether it's just survival, but basically you do both, then you can press L or R, just press it once on, and Mech Gorky's absolutely punishing.
With any of these characters, once you get someone in the corner, you can brutalise them.
There was the most broken character in the game, Mech Gorky. Hence why I just got absolutely hammered there.
I think the Japanese translation there is something like Ra!
Well, 2 can play at that game. So start X, and I'll just do that again, start X.
Now, some people say as well you can play as Grey Hulk. He's not a secret character, he's just pressing A on Hulk because he's the other colour skin.
Each character actually has 4 colour schemes, and initially you can't pick the same character twice, but once you've beaten the game with certain characters, you can do so. But basically, Mech Gorky Now mode, once you've cleared that, you can then select Mech Gorky, and to do that you have to hold down start, select Akuma, and then you have to hold down, move to Akuma again, and select him again. So basically you need to unlock the ability to select the same character twice before you can pick Akuma or Mech Gorky. Incidentally, there's another Mech Gorky, or is it Cyber Gorky Akuma?
Cyber Gorky.
No, that was actually his English name as well. Basically, he's in Cybots as well. So it's an alternative version, which is really, really good version of the character, actually, the Cybots one. The Cybots one, I need to actually re-unlock Cybots, so I'll be probably playing that over the weekend. Unfortunately, I lost just about every single game that had a 4-action replay save the other month, so slightly annoyed about that, but never mind. It does give me an excuse to replay them. And you'll be pleased to know, because I had to replay through survival mode, I actually re-videoed it, and yet this morning I played through the whole of survival mode. So you'll be able to see that at some point on the channel.
Most inappropriate boast there, imaginable.
What actually? There we go. You can boast. You can boast with the right trigger. Actually. I'm just going to punish you. You punished me early, so I'm just going to punish you back. Yeah, Mech Gorky is probably one of the most broken characters in the game. Literally homing punches everywhere. Oh! I want to go with the super actually there, so. Right, so we will be running this stream on a regular basis for the next few weeks. And I'm going to pick, the Happy Scrapper Wolverine himself, and who will I pick? I'll be Captain America.
Yeah, take out my favourite combo there.
Come on!
Yeah, one thing I will say, there aren't a massive amount of stages in this, and most of them were just the ones lifted straight from X-Men vs Street Fighter.
Yeah, they were rejazzed a bit because in X-Men vs Street Fighter they were a bit bland. Basically, this game is basically a touched-up version.
one of the other things is that you can't actually select the Apocalypse stage as far as I'm aware.
No, not as far as seeing, unless there's some hidden sheet. You should actually check some of the Japanese websites just to check there isn't like an Apocalypse mode in this one, because Western websites are notorious for not properly listing a lot of Japanese secrets I've discovered, so I've actually been doing a lot of Japanese websites and just checking if there is hiddens and extras that... In fact, I will actually check that in case there... Oh, damn it, the time I actually did it. Ah! Go for the Weapon X Super. Wolverine's got 4 specials, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He's a ridiculously OP character. His X-Men Children of the Atom version is one of the best characters. The fact you could drill claw twice as well, originally. That's what I love about X-Men Children of the Atom. There's some really...
You could actually follow the Grappa Pepperage up with a Tornado Claw, something that was removed in later versions. In terms of comboing.
And I'm completely missing all of Cap's supers.
Get
But yeah, there will be a survival playthrough. I might even do another arcade playthrough because this is really easy to beat, even on the hardest difficulty setting there. I'm not even sure the difficulty works. Oh, come on! The shield! See, that's an example of what I call possibly a bug, because the shield had gone through. The more I play these type of games, I have noticed more bugs. Right, there you go.
Go through the floor.
Oh yes! Yes, come at you. Probably the one super I actually want to do. And great for combos, not so good for... Come on! Yes! Yes!
Sakura not being my preferred character, to put it mildly.
You were in the lead there for half the fight! And we could do another Saturn fight next week, or we could move something like the GameCube or PS2.
Zangief's not one of my stronger characters.
I'll pick Dan because he's not one of my stronger either. I do love Omega Red. Omega Destroyer! I mean, the original X-Men Children of the Atom had some... Just the supers were so overpowered. It's one of the main things I loved about it. But the AI was so brutally hard. You basically had to cheese it all the way to win. Yo-yo! Yo-yo! I'm just going to boast every time I attack him. Yo-yo! Every time I hit you, I'm just going to boast. Yo-yo! Yo-yo! Let's see how many times you can hit me. Yo-yo! Every time I hit him, I'm just going to boast this down. I mean, he's such a... That's the thing, Omega Red, not only can he drain health, but he can just keep everyone at bay. Oh, that's right, I'm going to change it. Is it changed to back, or is it forward again?
It's both, 4 circles towards, but it's different in the air as well.
Oh yeah, he can do it in the air, can't he? Alright. It's really one of the supers you've got to do close as well. Oh, come on. Cheeky little grab there. When you're a great character because you can literally just grab people for use. Going for down again. Yo-yoot! Yo-yoot! These are both every time I hit was down. Just gonna do yo-yoot. Oh! What lucky are you? Oh, I can't believe that. You jumped through the Mega Destroyer. Yeah, you could follow up with the Mega Destroyer twice, as I recall, next decision. Knock him down to the ground and just do another second following.
I mean, if you wanted to complete X-Men Children of the Atom on the hardest difficulty, Omega Red was the easiest character to do it with by quite a margin.
I need to actually catch up. I'm losing at the minute. It's not me. I'm the better 2D fighter character. Okay. I must admit, because I've played so many of the Street Fighter games in Japanese, I've grown quite used to calling Akuma Gorky and then Bison Vega. In fact, I prefer Vega for Bison's name, partly because Mike Bison is the character from Street Fighter. There were actually 4 characters from Street Fighter 1 and Street Fighter 2, but Bison's rename, and I know there's Capcom America subsequent weird like business cards saying, oh no, it's a different character, but it was actually supposed to be the same character. So there are actually 4 characters from Street Fighter 1 in Street Fighter 2, but I don't think many people realise because of Bison's rename. So everyone just called him Balrog.
I mean, Nash is always going to be...
Although, to be fair, Balrog suits... Balrog did not suit Vega or the Claw character at all, which was a weird name in Japan because it wasn't a Spanish name. It's supposed to be Spanish, and you wouldn't call someone in Spain Balrog. The Balrog is a blooming monster from Tolkien. Popple! Optic blast. Nice. I might be a bit of a show up here. Not quite how you do the Psycho Crusher Dragoon in the air.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much all the moves in this are called circles as well. There are no Guile or Nash here. He doesn't have any charges that he would in Street Fighter.
Few characters do have charges. I've got Cyclops actually got the rushing combo charge and the. I do love that optic sweep. Cyclops is weird. He's actually got most of these moves. So the rushing charge and the sort of combo one are actually from. Oh, damn it.
One of the main problems with Akuma's Hellish Death Strike is that the rapid bashing of the buttons to trigger it will often tell the other player what they're trying to do.
You've got to do it too quickly as well. It needs to be a touch slower, the Hellish Death Strike. There are a few input issues. I haven't actually played as normal route. Let's do Ken. It's been ages since I played as Ken because usually I play as Ryu. Let's check the stream is still functioning okay. This one are still going strong.
Ready. Fight!
Do feel like leaving a comment in the chat if you want. And let us know what game you'd like to see next week. I think we'll probably look at either doing another Saturn or maybe we've got. I said we've got the GameCube out, so we could always do. Always do this. Basically, Capcom vs SNK or Soul Calibur 2. There isn't actually much else on the GameCube, is there? Fighting wise. I mean, dig out the PS2. That's what.
And then we do X-Men Mutant Academy, but that's
X-Men Next Dimension. Yeah, that's not. Joe, you can. Yeah, as you said, his hurricane kick. Ken's hurricane kick in this is absolutely dreadful. That is just, what is that? Am I right in saying if I stand right next to you? Oh, it just, I mean, if it hits, it's a straight 5-hit combo. But basically, you've got to be point blank next to someone. Did they correct it back for Marvel vs. Capcom? Or did it stay like that? His fireballs are slightly different as well.
There's no Ken in Marvel vs. Capcom.
No, that's right, there is no Ken in Marvel vs.
There's a weird Ken mode for Ryu.
Oh,
And a
okay.
weird Akuma mode.
I'm beat again. Oh, unless we're terminal. I need to do the weird bathtub super he's got. Let's do that one instead. Oh, there he goes. Yep, he goes all. Top me or whatever he says there. Ho ho! Oh, you fluky. He does have a little dragon punch with that weird. Falls over as well. I mean, he is just the strangest character ever in a Marvel vs. Capcom fighting game. So. We got Chun-Li and Evil Sakura there. Your Hulk, I'll do the Gi, and I don't think I played Blackheart. I played Mephisto badly. You're winning by 2 of them. Yeah, I need to fix that ratio. I need to fix that. Gallows Maya. I mean, Zangief, if you can get people in the corner, you can actually pretty devastate them as well. Oh, that's the thing. I think Zangief has an issue taking too much damage because you just took out so much of my health bar. Now, Blackheart is one of those characters I always felt was a little bit broken, I have to admit. Yeah, he's got the Hell Pit Rise. He basically only had the Armageddon one. He's got the sort of Demon Pool one. I mean, ironically, both his supers. I mean, he's got a great. His animation's fantastic. I need to change character.
Yeah, slightly quickly grab there. Looked like the frame animation you still have on.
Yeah, Zangief is by far the worst supers.
Down and I send mine up and Gamma Crush!
I was going to double check Zangief's. I think Zangief is the only one. Yeah, he's the only one with a 360. move, and that just makes him a bit of a. He just makes his super so much slower than all the others. I do always love all that official Capcom art they did for these type of games. Probably Vega again. And I have Vega in what can only be described as a white sailor outfit.
Yeah, unlike some matches, we're not spamming the call-ins either.
Yeah, the call-in spam is just ruins matches, and you'll see a lot of matches. I was actually looking.
You could sit there and do this. I mean, we could both sit there and do that. It's not hard. It's not easy to do. You're not proper.
It's not really fighting. Just admittedly, it is a mechanic, so I'm not. But I just think some people do over-exercise it. I wish there'd been a cooldown on the call-in. I think at the time the reason they did it like that was purely to show off the show. Look at all the awesome stuff we can do on our own.
Infamously as well, well-timed supers can also damage both characters on the other side.
Yeah, if you do the call-in, they do the call-ins. I just realised neither of us have actually done. Yeah, that move is just ridiculously overpowered with Bison because you can so control an area with that. Ah, you're teleporting this Dowson. Banana. Optic sweep. Cyclone kick. So the name of some of the stuff on it. So Cyclops actually has quite a lot of moves. A lot of these moves are actually in X-Men Children Yatten, but they're all sort of hidden away weirdly. And he's got the directional shot as well, but that's such a short one, and it's basically a reverse fireball.
It's the kind of move that will get you out of trouble though, Scott.
Should be juggling though, not doing many aerial rages combos.
Whether that's because of the speed you've got out.
Well, no, I'm not. I'm not playing my A game, I should say, because it's been so long since I've played. Oh, finally. Ho-ho. Safe or crush it. I think Vega's got two, hasn't he? He's got the knee press one. The knee press.
There we go, there's the double super. Neither of us have done one yet, so.
Now, punish you. Oh, this is going to be tight then. Oh, come on!
And obviously, if you do an uppercut and you miss, you are going to be very vulnerable to attack.
Freedom prevails.
The American spirit. Well, those are some words we can understand in the Japanese version.
Choose your alter ego.
With the screen along attached to just the master, and that's where your pixel 2 out on the left side. Not anymore. Spider-Man again, and I'm going to pick Dowson myself. Actually, I'll be US agent. Actually, has anyone been armoured Spider-Man? I'm well losing this one, aren't I?
I don't think we've actually had the cannon stage yet. Or that one, so. Come on! Couple stages we haven't seen yet, so might as well make use of them.
Yep, the random select isn't always the best when it comes to picking the stages. So yeah, we will be open to what you want to see us fight on next week.
Dan's little autograph, just freeze for a second there. It's one of the
Do your job! Come on,
hilarious
pal!
moves.
Yeah.
It's totally useless, it
Do your
takes so
job.
long to do.
Hey.
It's barely going to do
Yeah,
it.
come on, pal. Yeah, I mean, Dan, if you do the autograph again right at the back. and it will actually avoid me while I'm boasting. Oh, no, you gotta be right at the back. Do your job. Do your job. Come on, Pussy. Just literally. Do your job. Come on, pal. Do your job. Come on, pal. You. Yeah, I just love doing. It's quite fun playing with Dan, just boasting after every hit. That is quite hilarious. Hey.
The infamous fireball that wouldn't give even most virtual fighters trouble, so...
Yeah, Dan's fireball was utterly nerfed in this one. I think they did improve a bit in this one. This one, it really is a bit of a total joke. So US Agent really is just a sort of altered version of Captain America. He really was a lazy character palette swap. A couple of the characters are, and they do suffer a bit. Mephisto, again, as mentioned, it's just such a lazy version compared to the comic book rendition. I feel like we've got to win this fight to regain some honour. It's down and heavy's his launcher, isn't it? Oh, yes. I didn't actually realise you were that low. I thought you were much more... Okay, win 6, that's better. Testing your Japanese, Dragoon. No, I mean, there's not a huge array of characters. Actually, what the armoured Spidey. Zangief! The armoured Zangief.
Hey, this one mistake you've ever seen.
The random select has been pretty terrible this time around.
But yeah, so one of the nicer stages, you've got Beast and Blank in the background.
It's weird. It is weird the Apocalypse stage isn't actually playable. I'd have thought there might have been. You might have just to play on it because you fight Mech Gorky on it, so.
And I was thinking at this point it would have been nice if Beast or Blanca would have been playable characters. Beast
Beast was never in any of these Marvelverse games, so it really would have been nice if Beast had turned up in one or two of them.
Nor was Blanca.
No, yeah, at least they had Blanca had some animation. Well, admittedly he didn't appear to Alpha 3, and Alpha 3 was after this. So.
I mean, there's no reason why Capcom couldn't go back to this kind of art style. It was still gorgeous now, you know. I think many people would love to see this kind of art style. It's more in line with the earlier Marvel comics, so it gives you more...
Yeah, it does actually look. Well, it looks better than a lot of games even now. I mean, this really is. Capcom really did have. This is really is the best you can expect to see in 2D artwork. It's rare to see sprite work this good. This is really is pixel art at its finest.
From what I understand as well, the process for making these games was similar to how Disney animators did it, where they actually drew the characters on some form of celluloid and then transferred it and scanned it into the game.
It's such a power.
By this point they were reaching
the limits of CPS2, the hardware at the time. But you just realise what a powerful console the Saturn was with the fact. Admittedly, it needed a 4MB, but the fact it could do a mirror port of it. Riven, well, I need to re-get. I'm well down this time. I shouldn't be this badly down. Let's do the Let's rock. I mean, it's a real shame this one hasn't been re-released. Capcom really made a bit of a faux pas with the Marvel Origins series. They could have released this in the Marvel Origins correction. Instead, they went for Marvel vs. Capcom 1. And as we said, Marvel vs. Capcom 1 isn't as good as this one. This really is good. This really is a better, more balanced game with a lot more stuff to it. Marvel vs. Capcom 1, yes, it had more original characters. But it just wasn't that good a game, actually. I think Marvel vs. Capcom 1 was enjoyable enough. I think Marvel vs. Capcom 2 is a brilliant game, but fundamentally it was the swan song, so it was a bit broken in places. And strangely, this game has the one character. Well, I suppose a couple of the secret characters didn't re-emerge, but Mech Gorky is the only. Well, I suppose none of the bosses actually appeared, but yeah, Normaru. But basically, Normaru, Mech Gorky, Apocalypse didn't appear in. So Apocalypse, of course, they never did a normal version of him. But in terms of when you look at Marvel vs. Capcom 2, Mech Gorky and Normaru. And arguably, I suppose you could say Shadow Charlie, although he's just a Mech Gorky and Normaru didn't appear in Marvel vs. Capcom 2.
Something to point out here as well is that if you stop for a second, they did actually cut out frames of animation. So when you duck in X-Men COTA, Wolverine would breathe. Here you can see it has static animation.
Yeah, that's an issue with the arcade. I think that's because the arcade. So yeah, in Marvel Superheroes as well, they actually breathe. You know what it might be? I'm not aware if they did any breathing animation for the Street Fighter characters. Because if you just crouch down as Wolverine again quickly, his animation looks a little bit awkward without the movement. Whereas I think the Street Fighters were never animated to breathing, whereas the Marvel was. And obviously they put it in line rather than doing breathing animation for the Street Fighter chaps. But yeah, it does mean the Marvel characters. Because the breathing animation is one of the ways you can tell your RAM cartridge is actually working in the original Marvel Superheroes versus Marvel Superheroes on Sega Saturn's working. Must be Hulk is actually quite a phenomenal character when fighting games. He's got such range.
I think his biggest letdown is his throw suit because it's difficult to grab them. It often misses with the animation.
If I have one thing, I think the recovery time when you often mess up a move is too quick. Just a couple of the specials, you're literally back in the action straight after. Oh damn it, you would hit me.
I mean, until Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, Wolverine was the mainstay character of the series. Obviously, when Infinite came along, Disney decided they didn't want any Marvel characters in the game. But Wolverine, who was probably one of the more preferred Marvel characters, didn't make it over the cutting floor.
Puzzle Chun-Li again. I think Chun-Li's an interesting one. She's a character that I felt was a bit nerfed in this, and I do feel the roster is lacking some female characters. It certainly needs a female X-Men character. I think it is making a bit. I do wish they'd replace Normaru with another character in the Western version. Just a bit laziness on Capcom's best.
Again, Doctor Doom and Thanos would have made excellent inclusions in this.
Come on.
I mean, they already had the animation there, so it shouldn't.
I mean, this one's quite novel because you can see Rose in the background, Rogue, Gambit, and Charlie there. So there's 3 characters in the background.
4.
Yes, 4. My maths is rubbish at the minute. The fact Chun-Li's missing a spinning third kick really is a bit detrimental to her in this one. She does feel a bit unfinished in this one. I do feel a bit sorry for poor old Chun-Li in this one. Although I do say her... Her sprite work is lovely from the Alpha series, but although, was this the first one they used her classic costume in? That's the thing, we've really got good priority. Oh, classic Street Fighter. Oh yes! Street Fighter rivalry with Chun-Li fighting Vega, the man who's responsible for her father's death. Yeah, he's really got... Oh, come on! Yes! Yeah! Oh! I thought I was going to get both of them there. This is the thing I was saying about the wind-up, that I think I should have had enough time to counter there because I was blocking. Oh, I can't believe that. This game is cheating. Okay, I'm going to go for my winning team now. I'm actually going to win a match. I'm the better 2D fighter. I'm having a really bad run this one. I could say some excuse like I don't like this side of the screen, but it's just me not playing my best today. Shadow Charlie again. Should be some more juggling. I used to be really good at juggling. I'm just not juggling at the minute.
It's always an interesting move, the high attack, because it adds in a delayed attack.
Yes, aerial rage at long last. Aerial rage. Again, another one.
Behold, optic blast. Optic blast. Optic blast.
So I say my run on survival involved an awful lot of optic blasts. Oh, yes. Perfect timing. Ooh. Oh, you missed. Was that his level 3 super you were trying to do? He has got a special level 3 one. It's like a weird firecracker thing. Yes, now. This is mean. Now, if you want a move that does chip damage, that Hurricane Kick is it. So even if your opponent blocks it, you will do so much damage. Should actually do the force as well. Get in the corner. Right, let's flip ball. Mega Optic Blast!
chip damage defeat.
Should we go for the final bout then? Do you want to do a few more fights, or do you want to go for the final
Want
bout?
to change the speed up?
Yes, we should do. We should actually show how crazy this game can be. In the okay, I'll just do ABC start. Let's do a few. So let's do some absolutely mental speed fights now. And yes, the winning scores have reset, so just a reminder of my epic loss. I'm sure people in the comments will be keeping count. And yeah, this is the only really interactive background, unlike the original X-Men Children of the Atom. This is Marvel's Capcom only has like one interactive background. Then. As you can see here, this is proper hyper mode. This is like cranking it up a whole new level.
This is the point where you actually lose some playability of the game because it's so fast.
But it's just great fun. This is what I mean about being.
I mean, this has not been split up in any way. This is the
This is the Saturn running at max speed. This is the power of the Sega Saturn. Although admittedly, arguably, it's probably just literally cutting frames, so that would be a really easy way to speed it up. Although the screen, the rush combo there as well. Maximum Spider. Oh yes, yes, Maximum Spider for the win.
What happened? Choose your alter ego.
Let's do super spinning pile drivers, and I haven't played Dowson much myself, so. It's actually been a while since we've done the regular face-off on this, so it's nice to actually do a. The Zangief specials are backwards 360 as well, which is really nice. Oh, just like do it. Just grab. They're just literally fighting at. Then this gives hyper fighting a whole new different.
And if you're old enough, you'll remember the hacked versions of Street Fighter, the black belt and rainbow edition that appeared in the arcade. And that, in some ways, is a reminder of this with overs, had ridiculously, stupidly overpowered moves. And speeds.
Go for the slam there. I mean, this is just absolutely crazy fighting at its best. We're doing Turbo Metgorky versus Turbo Metgorky.
yeah, folks, if you want to suggest something for next week, suggest a fighting game in the comments, and we'll see if we can dig it out.
Yeah, no, even if the YouTube live stream chat's ended, please do just leave a comment below. I'll leave the stream up and available for people to view, so let us know what you think. Scramble Gorky Punch! That's the thing, this turbo mode Met Gorky is over in a flash.
And with that, I think we should call it there.
Gonna do one final old favourite teammate.
Yeah,
Alright, so Ryu. I'll do Ryu Cyclops, they're my strongest team. So we'll do this. Okay, we'll do this and we'll call it a day there after this. So as always, as I mentioned before, actually I'll save the subscribe and like stuff till afterwards. So here we go with the finale. Let's decide who's going to win. I think you're winning at the minute.
yeah.
In fact, although I've won these three, we were 6-12, so I think I'm well down. You've won this one, Dragoon. But yeah, do leave a comment what games you'd like to see where we do Saturn Dreamcast. I mean, we can. Oh damn! Alright, I've lost this. Cool. Oh. Oh. Well, that is it. We will call it a day there. Thanks for watching, everyone. We do hope you enjoyed the stream. And as I said, leave comments below what you'd like us to stream next week. We'll be doing this Friday night fight night for a few weeks for the foreseeable future. So thanks for watching. Do leave a comment below if you like this video. And please do let us know what you'd like us to fight. I think we'll probably maybe not do a non-Capcom game next week.
Yeah,
do something
else.
do something not Capcom related. So as always, if you like this video, please do hit that like button. Please do hit it. Does help with the rankings. And of course, if you do like our content, please do hit that subscribe button as well. Hope you like the stream. Let us know if you want to see more live streams as well. Thanks for watching, everyone. Really enjoyed your company. And we will finish this stream for now. Thank you and good night.